Black Friday has already started because I went over to GameStop and they had every single deal available. I'm talking video games on sale, consoles for cheaper, and a pretty great deal on Funko Pops. So of course, I had to get a bag of stuff. And now one of the main ones that I found is actually with their Edge card, and that's if you spend $10 a year, you get 10% off any collectible. And if you spend enough, which I of course do with the amount of Funko Pops that I have, you actually normally get 15% off, but because it doubles, I was getting 30. And if you just buy the card outright, you would get 20% off, which is still a great deal for only 10 bucks. And if you know you're gonna be buying a lot of Funko Pops, have at it. And anyways, let's go through some of the stuff that I picked up though, starting with one of the ones that I've been looking for a long time, which is Eddie from Stranger Things. I was finally able to find him. They had one of this one, and then while I was looking for a good box, I actually found another version as well. Let me see if I can find him here. Yeah, this is the one. I also got the metallic version of Eddie. If I'm gonna be honest with you though, I don't know where the metallic one was exclusive to. I should probably check it. I'll pop it on the screen for you guys. And it's funny because when it comes to the exclusives they have here in Canada, you'll notice that they're actually $22.99, so almost at the price where you could get them 30% off. And I had thought about it earlier saying, wouldn't it be nice if they made them more expensive so I could get the 30% off, but then it's more expensive in general, and I don't know what I'm talking about. I don't know why, I just like seeing the percentage get taken off. Now hold on, before we get on to the next character, it's gonna bug me a little bit. I wanna take the normal Eddie and the metallic Eddie out of the box to see really what is metallic on him. Because I'm noticing with the bandana, it doesn't seem to be metallic, but I think it's his jacket as well as maybe his guitar. I guess we'll find out together. Oh no, you know what? It is kind of metallic on the top. It was just totally hard to tell. His hair isn't metallic though. See, the thing is they used to, when they did metallic, do the entire character, but now they're making it a little bit more, I guess, a figure that makes sense, where they don't just like metallic his face, because it wouldn't be. And actually, now that I think about it, I believe with me having these two, I've got every single version of Eddie, because I did also pick up the blacklight one a little while ago, which looks amazing in person. And that one I know for a fact was exclusive to Entertainment Earth, but for this one here, I'm still blanking. And anyway, let's get into another figure that I've been on the hunt for a long time. My pre-order arrived for this one, and I know that you guys know that I've been looking for it. It is Chopper from the new Ahsoka show. I did find this one a little while ago, but the problem was the box was super damaged, so I didn't end up going for it, and this is actually pretty minty. I am not seeing anything wrong with it. Oh, and for anybody wondering, the $22.99 is only for the exclusives here in Canada. If you're getting a regular figure, it's actually $16.99, which is still kind of high, but they pretty much have every single figure I'm on the hunt for, so it's worth it. You know, instead of buying it online, paying shipping, you just pay the extra like $2 or $3. It's in hand too. You know, instead of buying it online, paying the shipping, you get the extra $2 or $3 and then you've got it right there. Wow, yeah, this is great. I wanted to take Chopper out of the box because I had a feeling I knew how he bobbled, but I still wanted to see it for myself. And yes, it's his head. It's just a little bit weird because he's not really like a normal bobblehead, you know? Also, something that I'm really enjoying is that they didn't have to just make like a new metallic version. They just made some of the pieces on the front actually metallic paint, which looks great. Then also the wheel in the front, I don't know, just overall, this is a really well done figure. I also have the original Chopper that released in like maybe 2017, 2018, sometime around then, and this compared to that one is night and day. Now, after that, I ended up grabbing these two here from the brand new Godzilla set. This is one that I did not have in my collection, but then a Godzilla, I grabbed a second one because I knew my friend Nate actually wanted it for his collection. He's a big fan of Godzilla, and I figured this would be a fun one for his collection, and maybe I'll give it to him for Christmas. I'm not sure yet. I'll save it for now, though. And yeah, they are some really, really nice ones. And May is actually a super cool figure, too. She looks very animated, which I like a lot. Oh, and I know that a lot of you guys have been commenting that there is a glow-in-the-dark version of this Godzilla here. I haven't found it yet, so I figured I would just go for the normal one until I can find the other, and actually now I've got two of this one in the collection. For now, eventually this one will be turning into a gift, but yeah, I do need that glow-in-the-dark version. Now this next one actually is a weird figure that I did not expect to find because I didn't think it was available yet. Take a look at this here, everybody. It is the stone version of Winfred Sanderson from the original movie, and I want to check on the bottom because when you open it up, it'll tell you a little bit more specifically. Yeah, Winfred Stone. Okay, literally what I said. It's just an odd figure that I did not expect to find, and when I found out that GameStop had it, I wanted to go for it because I feel like this could be kind of a tough one to find in the future, and as soon as I saw it, I was like, yeah, I gotta grab it. Also, I am just noticing now, her head as well as the rest of her is kind of like a shiny paint instead of the normal colors. Like, take take a look on the back here. Do you guys see what I'm talking about? It's got more of a gloss to it than usual. I don't know what's going on there, but whatever it is, it's a really neat figure. I also like how her cape is kind of like flowing up in the wind. It's a cool detail. It's also pretty out of season, but hey, pick it up while you can find it because it's probably going to be gone later. And that's pretty much just like a little tip in general, because if you see it and you're thinking of getting it and it's a retail price, I just say grab it, because I feel like if I went back, this would have been gone for sure. Especially because they only had like 1 or 2 of her. Yeah, it was a good purchase. Now, everybody, okay, you know, before we get into the 2 bigger figures that I would have got the 30% off on, let's get into the soda that I picked up, which was a little bit under. It was $24.99, so I didn't get that percent off. But like I was saying earlier, it's cheaper than the 30% off if it was $29.99, so stop worrying about that, Tristan. But anyways, I've got this one here. It is the 1966 Joker. They only had 1 of them, otherwise I would have got more. And anyways, let's get into this here and find out if we did get that chase, which I believe is a metallic version. Perhaps I'll show you guys on the back. That's what the soda looks like. And then there's the silhouette for the chase. It doesn't seem different. I thought maybe he was going to be wearing a hat or something, but it doesn't look like it. So fingers crossed we do get that chase today, because I would love to see it in the collection. You know what? I can't tell yet. It's looking pretty normal, though. What do you guys think? I'll be honest, the way I said, what do you guys think, it made me kind of feel like Dora. But anyways, let's see what we've got here. Yeah, this is the normal Joker, limited to 1 out of 7,500. Hey, still a pretty cool one to have. I'm not going to complain about it, especially because it is my only one of this Joker in the collection. I needed it still. Now, everybody, let's get into the bigger figures. And the first one that we've got here is actually the Disney Princess Castle with Aurora. This is a really nice figure. And you'll notice in the corner here, it is $59.99, and I got this one for 30% off. A brand new figure at that deal. It seriously is nice. And so if you guys have a GameStop near you and you live in Canada, I definitely recommend using this. And also, if you're from the States and you have a GameStop near you, I know that they have a bunch of other sales going on, so I would still check there too. And actually, later on this year, I know that Funko is going to be coming out with, and I don't know if it's available yet. It might be in the States. It's not yet in Canada. But a brand new Deadpool collectible box, and it should be out either now or a little bit closer to Black Friday. And as soon as I'm able to get those, I will definitely be doing a video on it because they look amazing. I cannot wait to get that Deadpool inside of a shark. Well, anyways, everybody, let's take a look at the castle because this is so bright. I'm loving the colors on this thing. And actually, now that I'm taking a bit of a closer look at it, I believe this is the exact same mold as the Disneyland castle we got a little while ago. It's just a bit of an updated color scheme. And then this one here is Aurora, looking really great, actually. And again, you know what I'm thinking? I'm looking at this one here, and it seems pretty similar to an Aurora we got a while ago, but maybe they mixed a few characters together with a different head and body. That could be it. You know what? Maybe she's on the back here. No, we've got Pocahontas, Moana, Cinderella, Rapunzel, and Snow White. So I guess she was never in this wave of figures. Maybe this is the second wave, though, and I'm totally blanking. Look, I don't know. And anyways, we've got one other figure here that I got for 30% off because it was exactly $29.99, and I gotta say, I would have paid full price for this figure anyway. And take a look at this one here, everybody. We've got the brand new SpiderMan Pop comic cover. Seriously, an amazing pop. And I know this is on every single one of them, but I love how on the back side here, they actually have the real comic cover. It's a nice touch. Now, funny enough, I actually found this one at Hot Topic, I want to say maybe like a week or 2 ago now, and a lot of you guys were commenting that I should have picked it up, and then I was like, you know what, I probably should have, and it was a good thing I waited because I got it today for way cheaper. Now, hold on, everybody, we are not done yet, because really quickly, I want to show you something that I got a little while ago over at GameStop, but would still be a great one to get during the Black Friday sale. It is this bad boy right here, the Lumiere Cogsworth, the Beast, and Belle. I believe it's normally $90, and you would get it for like 20 or 30% off. And actually, this is a good tip. If you've been thinking about getting any of the movie posters or the mega moments like that, you should definitely be getting them now because I don't think I've ever actually shown this off before, but like a big pile of them here. They're so large it's hard to display, but this is kind of like the best thing I could think of. Almost like this mountain of them, and I gotta say, I really like how it turned out. But anyways, everybody, that is everything for today, and I hope that you guys did enjoy because it was a lot of fun getting Black Friday stuff way earlier than I expected, and I'll see you tomorrow!